The Denizli Basin is one of the Neogene extensional depressions of western Anatolia that contains important travertine formations massively mined by marble industries. The Kocabas fossil was discovered in 2002 in one of the quarries in the Denizli Basin. It is composed of 3 fragments separated at the cranial sutures, which were not completely fused due to the young age of the specimen, and it is the only ancient hominin fossil from Turkey. This find provides important evidence of early human presence in the Middle East or an out-of-Africa expansion along the Levantine corridor and possible dispersal toward Europe. The Kocabaş skull was attributed to Homo erectus and dated between 1.2 and 1.6 million years ago. The skull was found in the course of quarrying activities and may be the first hominid specimen to have been reduced to a standard rough-cut tile thickness of about 35 mm because the small skull was sliced by the blades used to cut blocks. Since the discovery of the fragmented skullcap, scientists have been trying hard to see if the Kocabaş skullcap was closer in morphological pattern to the African, Asian or European Homo erectus. After proper analysis, based on the main measurements of the frontal bone, it places the Kocabaş fossil in the Homo erectus S.L group, that is Zirconian from East Africa and the late African Homo erectus, and not the Asian because the Turkish fossil differs from the Asian Homo erectus by the shortness of its frontal scale, which is close to the African fossils. Its overall size is greater than that of early Homo and the Menisi specimens and smaller than middle and upper Pleistocene hominins. But even after a lengthy study, there are researchers who still oppose the outcome of the study. They reconstructed the skull a second time and called it Kocabaş II and say that the reconstructed Kocabaş partial skull shows a conformation of its frontal bone which is distinct from the early Homo pattern and intermediate between that of Asian Homo erectus and African Homo erectus. However, the coolest part about the study conducted on this find is the demonstration of cranial lesions attributable to tuberculosis. They provide microscopic views of the lesions and a detailed why they are consistent with the disease. The study considers why the specimen might have faced an unusual risk of TB, focusing on the possibility of vitamin D deficiency. The authors of the paper suggest that a dark-skinned, presumably African population of Homo erectus may have moved north into temperate latitudes where lower UV radiation levels caused vitamin D deficiency. In theory, low vitamin D levels may have an immunosuppressive effect, possibly increasing the risk or severity of TB. But that is just their perspective. And that is all that we have for you. Thanks for watching and tell us what you thought of the video in the comment section down below. For related videos, check our channel out and please do not forget to support us by liking our videos and subscribing to the channel. Till then, this is Halabella and see you soon in our next video.